Oh, we're live. Hola, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Excuse me, I'm not in correct attire at the moment. I apologize. Um, I've been working all day, and I tried to hop in here as fast as possible, just to cover. I'm only covering this time, y'all. I promise y'all. I'm not hosting the rest of this show. I know y'all tired of seeing my face like this is not his, but I'm a co-host and I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna do what I have to do because it's Carter Love Network, and we all a part of this together. We one big family. We gonna make it do what it do. So what's up, y'all? You know who it is? It's Ja. Most of y'all know me as Jalil. Most of y'all know me as Lil, Jay, Uncle Lil, whatever works for you. That's who I am. How y'all doing? I hope y'all had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. I know we started a little late. We had a little mishap, but we here. We ain't never, like I said, we ain't gonna never miss a Friday. And if we do, we gonna notify y'all if we have to miss a Friday. But we are here, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. Don't fret about it. It's us. It's the Carter Love Talk Show after hours. So please, please, please make sure you got your liquor, if that's what you're drinking, your water, if that's what you're drinking, your wine, if that's what you're drinking, your weed, if that's what you're smoking, your cigarettes, if that's what you're smoking, your cigars, if that's what you're smoking. If you extra special and you got your rose petals and your lavender, and if that's what you're smoking, roll it up. Let's get started. Let's enjoy the rest of this evening. We're going to have a chill night. We're going to talk a lot. We're going to enjoy our night. I, unfortunately, do not have a drink tonight. But I will say I am a little buzzed with y'all. I don't have no bottles in the house tonight. But I'm still on the same level as the after hours. So I'm here. We here. Let's get to it. But anyways, again, it's your boy Ja. How y'all doing? I hope y'all enjoying everything. Shay will be with us soon. Don't worry about it. She will be joining up. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and hit that little bell so you can get these notifications every time we go live, because you don't want to miss it. Nobody wants to miss it. And if you feel like you need to miss it, you're tripping. You got to be here. It's fun. You love it. We get to talk about so much. You get to ask so many questions, and we get to just, chill and vibe like as if you was in a circle chilling with your homies. That's what we do here. So again, I kind of covered a lot of it already. What we drinking tonight? Tonight, for the rest of the night, I'm drinking water. But if you drinking something else, put it in the comments. Let us know what you drinking. You might recommend some nice drink for somebody out there that's really trying to spice up their little drink category. Again, forgive me, y'all. I'm in my work clothes right now, but we had to make sure this show gets kicked off because it was running a little too late, and I had to make sure we was all good. Because that's what I'm here for. Tech support. Um, but hola.
Hola.
I'm done embarrassing myself. I've been screaming about how we have to get this show on the road and how I'm in work clothes.
Yes, I love God and all his support.
Look, if I can get there, like I said, I was at my cousin's house delivering some stuff because he needs some stuff he got to do tomorrow. Soon as Callie texted in the group chat, "This where you at?" I was like,
Man,
let
I
me
was
get
like,
over there.
damn.
Let me
So
do.
my
Let me
car is
get in.
2002, and so I had to click. I have the tape. That's my aux, and so I was like, I'm gonna send them a voice message. And when I start talking, it was nothing.
That
Then I
shit
said,
said
boom.
no,
I said,
no.
Shaylise, take a picture of the traffic, send it to Callie, have him put it in the group chat.
And when he sent that, I was like, "Oh, I need to go." Not, but I could have
Instantly.
did this from
I
my
love it.
phone. But I'm glad I got home because our technical difficulties. But still, I was here to open up, and I only got to the drinking portion. Again, I don't have no alcohol today with me, so I'm drinking
Me
water.
either.
But I am a little tipsy, so I'm still in the
Oh, you're
spirit of
already on.
yeah. I'm still in the spirit of after hours. So
Yes. I want to know how your dry January went.
my dry January was amazing. I loved it. Oh yeah, you weren't here after the dry
I
January.
know.
I
I'm
had
so
to host.
sad.
I had to host it. I
But
forgot.
you was killing it though. Okay.
After my dry January, it was. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key caved like the first day. Like all my friends called me like at 12 o'clock my time. It was like
Uh,
it's shot o'clock, and I
that's
was
funny.
like,
Were you a lightweight
oh
afterwards?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
I literally took one shot and I was done. I have a. You see this? I
Oh,
was
you
sitting
got
in this
proof.
chair that I'm in right now, right here, and I fell. And that's where this scab comes from.
And
I
you was
got
making fun of me last week for almost falling, and I was
yo,
sober. Oh,
your fall was
that
different
was
from mine.
that
I
was
was
sober.
under the influence. You
That was
was sober and you almost fell.
while I
That's
was bragging about it. I
was
was
bad.
sober.
But no,
Problem.
it was still great. Since then it's like literally, well, I bought a big bottle to have in my house for the next 1 or 2 months, but Super Bowl Sunday happened.
Next 2 weeks.
No, that's normally yes, but when I bought it, no. Super Bowl Sunday happened, and I took the bottle with me to the little Super Bowl Sunday party we had, and it was almost gone. So I said, "Hey, y'all can have it." Ever since the beginning of February, I was like, any if I'm gonna drink, I have to be out to eat. That's the
Yeah.
only way I'm gonna drink because I'm not buying another bottle. That was supposed to be my bottle to last me for like February going into March.
Yeah.
So other than that, it's been pretty chill. I like it. I like it's a little weird because I'm used to drinking when I can, but
Yeah.
it still felt great to just be like, I don't want to drink today and
Yeah.
enjoy whatever the hell I got going on.
Yeah. I love that. Wait, where did Ray go?
Ray was in here. Rigga.
He was. He was. I wanted to let you finish talking before adding him in because I knew you would have been like, "Hey." So I wanted because I wanted to know. I didn't get to hear about your dry jam.
Yeah, it was something.
I was just posting on Facebook that we're live so that we can get some
Yeah,
more
I had a
viewers.
few people message me and they was like, "Are y'all going live tonight?" I'm like, "Look, I'm trying to get on there right now. Give me a few
I know
minutes."
we'll figure it out because that shouldn't be happening. Be like, where you go? Just went to chat real quick to finish cooking. I'll be back in a second. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I just talked about that, how that went. So I didn't prepare a spotlight today because it was a busy day. But I was on the freeway, y'all. I just came back from SAC. And that's why I was late. But I was on the freeway and I drove in the dark and it was nice.
Look, in the words of Cat Williams, no disrespect, but don't be sorry, girl. Be careful. Like you all good as long as you made it.
Yeah.
You're safe.
Yeah. So before we dive into the highs and lows, tonight's episode is going to be a little exciting for me a little bit because we think to dive a little bit into the whole next top model thing that everyone's talking about right now. And it's cool because Ja will get to give an opinion based off of him not watching it. Me and Ray have watched it and we have like texted back and forth about it. I've talked to a couple of people about it because I couldn't shut my mouth. And so now we're here and we're gonna talk about that here. But first we're gonna talk about, because Valentine's Day just passed, we're gonna talk a little bit about Valentine's Day and how different people celebrate different ways. Some people don't celebrate at all things. We're gonna dive into that once Ray pops on. But before that, of course, we want to hear your highs and lows. So go ahead and put those in the comment section. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you can notify every time we post a video here on the Carter Love Network. And then we're gonna dive into our highs and lows. Did you give your highs and lows already, John?
No, I did not get there yet. That was actually the next thing because I mentioned what everybody was drinking.
Yeah, I'm not drinking nothing because I didn't. That was the other thing. We were supposed to get home in time. I'm still, like I said, it's Callie's fault. Callie, if you're watching this, you wanted us to be as late as you normally are.
We on Cali time right now, and that's
really
no pun intended.
Time.
No pun intended.
Literally. So I wasn't able to stop and get alcohol. I wasn't able to do nothing. Okay, do not pass, go, whatever. My
Without
whole
collecting
monopoly thing
200.
is, baby, right up in here, got right in here, threw the wig on, and came on camera. Okay. So so I have no alcohol. I don't even have water in here. Okay. I don't even have water. I have no drinks. I will not be drinking anything, but I hope that you guys enjoy a margarita or a shot or two for me. But tomorrow I'll be drinking a lot. A lot. A lot. Okay.
Damn, what you got going on tomorrow that you about to be drinking a lot, a lot, a lot?
So
Like
it's
what you?
Shaylee's birthday, my sister. Her birthday was on the 12th. We're celebrating it here tomorrow at my house. So,
Oh, excuse me, my.
and everyone is like, they drink and they smoke, and I only drink. So, I gotta make up for the non-smoking. No, just
I
kidding.
got you. I got you.
And I'm at home. I'll be at home, so I don't have to worry about like, oh, I gotta be. I can only drink enough to be safe. Like, I still gotta be safe. Don't worry about being safe. I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I get to drink a lot. Like, no, I'm just kidding. I always say that, but I space my drinks out too much.
I was about to say, I feel like you still ain't gonna drink a lot. You gonna drink like you.
Because I do drink a lot, but I space my drinks out enough to where it don't feel like I'm drinking a lot. It's just a habit because when you drink in public, you got to do that. So who knows? Y'all might get some Tequila Shay TikToks. You never know. Tequila Shay is a different breed. I told Shaylease, I said Tequila Shay don't care about psychology to Shay, okay? So she not gonna sit there and be like, well, I understand why you move that way because of this, this, and this. She gonna be like, no, bitch, you shouldn't have did that shit. Okay.
It's when you say that, it makes me think of that song by Beyonce where she starts off and she says, "Everybody say hey, Miss Carter," but then like the second part, it sounded a little slurry, and she like, "Everybody say hey."
Hey,
That's the you with like, sober, and then it's Miss Carter. That's what that is. As soon as you said that, that was the first thing that popped up.
Those are the 2 Miss Carters you're gonna get. Okay?
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. That's
all right. So back on track, the highs and lows. You want to go first or you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, cool beans. Because I've been talking for the past 3 weeks. My high this week, I didn't really have a high this week. I mean, I know, right? I mean, the best thing that kind of happened was my pool had to get tested at my property and we passed. I mean, that's like the only high I can give you right now. Like, I did my job pretty much. But no, my low was actually today, which was so crazy. I thought today was gonna go a lot smoother, and it did not. I had some work I have to do after work today, and I was so hesitant on if I could do it because my actual job today. What's cracking, Ricky? Well, my actual job today, we had a resident who had power out, and it was almost out for dang near 24 hours. And we had a lot of back and forth going on with some you gotta call Duke Energy. That's the energy company we have out here. I know y'all probably used to who is it, Smud? Is that who that is out there in Cali?
PG&E Smud.
Yeah. But we got Duke out here. So they were like, oh, you gotta call Duke, or oh, you gotta call your maintenance team. Your maintenance team gotta call a technician. And I'm telling them, I'm like, yo, I've called an electrician twice, and like they're saying everything's good. It's got to be on y'all end. But it got so bad to the point to where I almost cussed out. I don't like cussing people out. I don't like getting out of character. Like if I get mad and I start going off on somebody, that's you hit a spot with me because I don't do that. But I went off on the lady on the phone with Duke because they weren't helping me out much, and then the lady in the apartment who had no power, she called and she had an attitude. But I took that because I had to, because I didn't want to lose my job. But I would say that was my low, just getting cussed out back to back from like
Yeah.
two different people. That was, oh my goodness, that was something. That was something.
Yeah. I feel that. I understand. Adulting is the challenge.
Adulting sucks. 2 stars. Do not recommend. Hell no.
Oh my. So my high, my high would be the lessons that I learned this week. The low would be the way I learned the lessons. Um, but I'm always grateful for growth. I'm always grateful for um, deepening my self love. And I feel like I've done that this week. I feel like my boundaries have increased. Um, and so I'm grateful for that. The low, like I said, would be the way I learned the lessons, the different things I had to go through, the different conversations and interactions I had to have in order to experience those levels of growth. Um, so that would be my high and low. And again, I drove on the freeway by myself and with my sister. So, and I went to it was a drive to and from Sacramento. So that's an hour-long drive from where I am. So yeah, I'm getting better at merging and switching lanes and stuff like that.
Merging really teaches you how to be a bully. I
They
promise.
be mean. I'd be like, you know, I gotta get
But
over. Let me get over.
you gotta be
Be like,
mean back. You gotta be up. Sorry. Right in.
yeah. All right, Ricky, you gonna do your highs and lows?
Sure.
Oh,
You guys can hear me good?
yeah.
It was my son's birthday this past week, so my high was I was able to go home, spend some good family time. Travel back and forth was uneventful, so that was always a good thing. My low kind of ties into that too. Speaking of not liking to cuss people out, I had some heated family arguments, but they turned into positive interactions, but it definitely got there. So in the moment, it was, I would say, a little low, but like I said, we flipped it around, got through, and everybody's for the better now.
That's
I
good.
want to say big ups to that because I'm just speaking for myself, but with black people, it's real hard to turn something bad with an argument with the family
Yeah.
into something good. Like, so big ups to that. That's
Adult conversations, they got to be had. So there's no need to run from it. There's no need to kind of sit in the situations. It's a quick conversation. Like I said, we sat in the jacuzzi, had it out. You can't stay mad that long in the jacuzzi though. So it was all good.
That's true. All right, so again, you guys put your highs and lows in the comment section so we can hear what your week looked like. We're gonna dive into a little bit about Valentine's Day. Ray, did you want to kick that off?
You froze a little bit on my end.
Oh, I said you want to kick off the topic on Valentine's Day?
Oh yeah, well I wanted to talk about. I guess I know a lot of people have different views for Valentine's Day. Obviously, different relationship statuses, different just expectations.
Yeah.
For me, I've spent the last decade. My son's birthday is February 15th. So honestly, Valentine's Day hasn't necessarily been Valentine's Day in the traditional way because it's really Plan B. Like it's whatever my son's birthday and activities are going to be, and then whatever I can fit in.
Yeah.
Um, I've been able to balance that good enough. When I was in relationships, I was able to. They were understanding of this is my son's birthday. That's going to be priority. So
Yeah.
we were able to figure those things out. Find a club, find an event that was close enough, and have our adult time still. Like I said, it's kind of just Plan B, which I know is not optimal for a lot of people, but that's my experience. Like I said, for the last decade, even more now single. So it's just like it's a family weekend.
So I knew there was some vultures over here.
My
Well,
bad.
I actually went on a family wine tour this weekend. My sister stuck me on a triple date with my other sister, which was cool. But yeah, it was definitely romance in the air for some people
Yeah.
on my end.
I'm not gonna lie. I had a friend ask me, "What do you do with your kids for Valentine's Day?" And it was like it hit me like, damn. I mean, it is my responsibility to teach these kids about these holidays. But I'm like, we don't do that. I don't even think they even know it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
But my daughter, she's very like lovey-dovey, but also they're homeschooled. So I've also been trying to figure out the best way to introduce that to them, because for us Valentine's Day was about getting those down, the Valentines, and
the
decorating them,
card.
passing them out to the people in class, and having that special one for the special someone, and they don't get that experience. um but honestly, I forgot about it, to be honest. My daughter's birthday is February 5th. um and I'm not in a relationship, and I was going to take myself on a date for Valentine's Day, but I ended up using that money on her birthday. So I wasn't able to do that, and so I just kind of I lightly forgot about it. So I don't know. I didn't celebrate either. And I haven't been in a relationship in a while, so I haven't celebrated in years. And when I was in a relationship, um I feel like I cared about it, but the guys I was with didn't. So in those, like I said, that was a lesser healed version of me. So I was like, if we do it, we do it. If we don't, we don't. I know you love me. We love each other all year long. But honestly, that's not how I felt about it. Like I like I like celebrating special moments just because they're special. Like, you know what I mean? Like just like you're aging all year long, but on your birthday, that's your birthday. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's just kind of how I feel about it. But
The kids call them core memories. Been hearing that a lot lately.
yeah.
Yeah, they took that from Inside Out.
Yeah, hey, it
But
That's so
works.
funny.
I be using it too. So
It works.
it
Oh,
works.
here though. My little sister's here. She's the reason why I was on the freeway.
Shout out to the fam.
Oh, she
Girl,
here. Oh, this
not you knocking
it's
over
like
the tapestry.
it's like one
Is
of the
she?
first in lives right now.
I thought it was an animal down there. I
That's
didn't know what I was watching.
That's so funny.
That is
I can
funny.
tilt this down. Don't do it.
right.
Why is she on the floor?
Because I don't have a chair in here. I have one office chair.
We was
Oh
raised.
man, what
Shut
kind of host?
up! Did
What
you
kind
hear
of
her?
host?
We was born on the floor. We was raised on the floor. Grew up on
Bro,
the
I wasn't born on the floor.
floor.
I gotta call your mama because that's crazy. No, I'm just kidding.
I haven't smoked it long.
Look, her mama is my mama. Oh, you can put
That
one.
was funny.
Oh, he was looking down. I thought he was looking at me.
Are you high? I'm just kidding.
Every time he looked that way, I'm like,
It's so funny. Do you want me to bring a chair here?
no, I'm not gonna be for long. I'm just chilling.
She's not gonna be here for long.
Just saying hi.
She's not gonna be here for long. She don't want to talk about Tyra.
Oh, yeah, I said
Black
that.
people always say they're not gonna be here somewhere. So
10 hours
Just
later.
for a little bit.
you said goodbye about 15 times, and that was at 2 p.m. It's
Yeah.
30 at night. Like, all right.
That's
all
how
right.
we were earlier. That's why we were late. It's like, okay, Callie, bye. But remember that one time? No, just kidding. Oh, I didn't tell you.
Where are the comments at? There's no comments.
There's only one.
Oh, where's
That's
that?
because you're not watching. No, I'm just kidding.
We need her in the comments.
Callie say, where the fuck you at, bruh?
You normally in the comments talking all that rah-rah, so we're waiting on you, dog.
You could be doing it right now. All you gotta do is hit mute, and you can be sitting right here in the comment section.
Both my phones there.
That's funny.
Oh, if you use mine, it's gonna pop up as a Shade Carter.
Both my phones, my tablet, and my laptop there.
Damn, girl, where your life? Because I was gonna text you to text your friends. So we're considering having an after hours episode today because her friends are supposed to come over, and we thought of a topic, and so but it would be like tipsy because that was the plan because I was supposed to drink now and then drink again when they came. But
Yeah, because to be honest, I was supposed to be watching this episode.
I know you
But,
still
I'm
can.
here.
I appreciate you. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Child, you know I love you.
I'm
What did
here.
I
I'm
say?
here
What did I
for
say
the
in
most
car?
part. But if I dip out, y'all, look, I'm running off of 3 hours of sleep.
What did
Your
I
boy
say
is
in the car when he texted? Do you remember? She's not a good writer.
She said, "Why he texting me? I can't see that."
No.
who, me?
You're just like a kid. You like that you just as a kid you remember the wrong parts because that is what I said. That's what I said the second time you texted me when you were like, I can't get in.
Hey, I didn't expect you to respond to me. I just knew you was gonna have to see that eventually. So you didn't because in the group chat that we got, I'm sitting there like, yeah, I'm on my way home. Damn near, I'm looking like Superman in the chat. I'm like, I got this. I'm 5 minutes away from the house. I start the chat. I couldn't get in. I had to text her on the side because the group chat full of a whole bunch of everybody. I didn't want to embarrass myself, so I was like, hey,
No, I know it was just funny
Take it in
because
this
I said no, that was directly from John because it wasn't in the group chat, in Papa's the group chat. I said, why he texting me? I'm driving, I can't read that. And then, but what I said when you say you want me to do it, I was like, oh, I love him. That's what I said. That's what she was supposed to say, not why.
It's okay. I always hear the negative shit, but I'm always the positive motherfucker around this. So it's okay. It's okay. Keep it positive.
All these 5 viewers, you know who you are.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
where
my
are you?
God. Anyway,
If you fell down some steps today, don't think of it as I hurt myself. Think of it as I just got downstairs faster than I ever done in my life. Be positive. Stay positive. Don't stay fucked up. You feel me? Just stay positive. That's all that matters.
Let us know in the comment section what y'all did for Valentine's Day. If y'all celebrate Valentine's Day, if you're pro Valentine's Day or not. I think what I did basically I guess the 13th is Valentine's Day, so we did do a live. I was solo. I'm just kidding, but I did a solo after hours show on Valentine's Day. So we did talk a little bit about Valentine's Day and Valentine's Day then. But this is after the fact. So we want to know what y'all did. We want to know what y'all did, if you celebrate, if you don't.
I gotta go. I thought someone else was gonna be here, but he ain't here. Gotta go.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Now she choosing.
You know what I'm saying? This is the Carter Love Talk Show, not the Cali Love Talk Show.
Stop saying this. The world
She's
knows.
here for one thing and one thing only.
Bye.
Aww, she was waiting for Mr. Late Date.
And he told her he wasn't gonna be on here. Oh, she thought he was gonna be in the comment section at least.
If he ain't gonna be on here, give him about 2 weeks. He'll be on the next one.
Yeah, he'll be here next week.
When the show is about to end.
Actually, next week we're doing our first Crew Love one.
Oh yeah,
that is next week.
Yeah, that is.
Next everybody's supposed to be on.
Can my dog join?
It's us two plus Callie and one other person.
And my dog, please.
Who is your dog?
I'm gonna be dog sitting that weekend.
Oh, because you know how people say they dog and they mean they best friend.
Oh no, OG. OG.
I had to make sure you wasn't trying to bring in another. I'm like,
he said not DAWG, DOG.
OG.
My dog.
My dog. That's what I heard.
I don't know if we heard Joe Valentine part.
Nah, we didn't. I was skipped for some odd reason.
Oh, okay. Well,
nobody was skipping you.
I didn't. Hey, y'all just kept it pushing.
No, we weren't skipping you. Shay
no,
came in here and got in the way.
For one, I would like to say I'm not a big fan of. I will agree with my parents. I'm not a big fan of it. Because it's like, why do you choose this day? I get what you were saying. You made a valid point, Shay, a minute ago. You aging all year, but this is your day, blah blah blah. Same with I kind of feel that way with Valentine's Day. Like, yeah, you're supposed to love all year, but to me, it's like, why do you choose this day to go all the fuck out? You shouldn't have to.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have to.
And I think what I didn't get to watch your parents' full thing, but what I felt like for what I thought of when they said that, I'm like, that's because some people really don't be loving on their partner or appreciating their partner all year long, and then they just be like, yeah.
They also mentioned they've been at it for years and years, and they did mention at the beginning that they were on it more.
Yeah, which I get, but that's what I'm saying. Like, even if I wasn't at it for years and years, like, yeah, in the dating and like the dating one, like, yeah, this past Valentine's Day, I did something, of course, but like,
it's not of course, because we're still waiting.
No, like it was a picnic. Then we went out to eat. My plans weren't what I expected. Just gonna put that out there. I don't want to put too much. Y'all need to know what I really had planned.
Because you know you're a private guy.
But no, my plans didn't go as expected, but it was still good. I actually accidentally went to a restaurant that I didn't expect was gonna be expensive. So when they got there, I'm sitting there like, yeah, dog, I just want dessert. Like, she can get whatever, but just give me dessert and a water. I'll be great. Nah, but
that's funny. With lemon.
Still, I'm not just big on it because like I shouldn't have to choose this day to show you all this love. It should be every other day. You should be doing not every other day, but you should be able to do this stuff when it's not February 14th. You could do this shit March 21st. Like you could do this in June. It don't matter. But no, mine was it was good. It was the first time I've done or planned something in a long time. So it was I was a little nervous because I'm not good at planning stuff. I suck. I'm a on the fly guy, but you know, I did pretty good. She said she liked it. So that's all that mattered to me. I didn't get cussed out and I didn't get no this shit sucked. So I'm Gucci. I'm good. I enjoyed it. You know, I bought a little picnic basket. I was trying to do the whole shebang. I don't drink wine, but I bought wine, you know. It was nice. I loved it.
Shout out to that. Like I said, I actually tried to have Valentine's plans last year. I went to go see Keisha Cole on Valentine's Day, bought tickets to a show that she didn't show up to, and they didn't tell her she wasn't showing up until like 1:30 in the morning. Like, oh yeah,
at the concert, or was you at a club?
It was like a club event where she was
okay, all right, that makes sense.
I'm like, yeah, they said she was performing. They told us at 1:30, yeah, she's not coming. Like, we kind of got that hint. Y'all could have said something earlier. It is what it is. Like I said, this year I wasn't even on none of it. It was family day this year.
Yeah, that's what also was the big killer because my grandparents just moved in like my grandpa finally made it to town that last weekend also. So it was a lot.
Oh yeah.
Still enjoyed it though. I believe she's on mute, so we can't hear her. She just
I see they got the little inside dialogue going on.
Yeah, side conversation. And you still talking to us like we can hear you, but we can't hear you. You gonna unmute yourself? Oh, there you go.
I thought they were gonna get on. That's why I was talking to them. They was like, "Oh, we're about to go smoke." I said, "Get on! Don't even come back." Anyways, I was listening. I didn't hear the part about the concert or whatever.
That sounds very angry.
Because you know, okay, so I said at the beginning of the show that I had talked. Me and Ray were talking about American Next Top Model documentary. Yeah. That's the other person I was talking about the American Next Top Model documentary with, and then my sister she's the one I was watching it with when we were little. Like we watched America's Next Top Model together. She was, you know, there with me on my little journey, trying to become a model, taking notes, watching Next Top Model. So I thought it'd be cool to have them both because they're actually here, to have them just sit in a little chair right here and talk with us. But smokers, this is why I don't like smokers. Yes, I'm coming for y'all.
Yeah, they high as hell, so it's time to go to sleep.
No, it's the session.
We need to smoke.
You gotta roll it. You gotta smoke it.
And so let me just put this out there. I have nothing against smokers. I used to smoke myself a lot, 24/7. But the one thing I never did that I will admit to, I can't do that whole. Good morning. Let me roll up. Damn, we about to go for a walk. Let me roll up. It's right. Let me roll up. Damn, it's time to go to sleep. let me roll up. Like I can't do that, dog. That's not. If you one of them people, you gotta leave because it's like, damn, we about to get in the Uber. Yeah, let me hit the dab real quick. Like, bro, the Uber outside. Put that shit up. Let's go. Like, I can't do it. Can't do it. That's the only thing I hate. Only thing I hate.
I just feel like it's so time consuming.
But if we just chilling and we ain't got shit to do, we ain't going nowhere. Yeah, roll up. We about to start a movie. Roll up. The movie ain't finished, but the credits just started. Roll up. Like I don't care at that point. But if it's we got shit to do, please don't waste my time. Please don't. Please don't.
Don't waste my time. You guys are too loud. I can hear you in my mic.
Ooh.
If you're not going to be on the show, you can like lower your voice or whatever.
Not your mom.
Ricky, I don't know if she said it, but I didn't get to watch the documentary this week.
Wait for your interview.
I've been hella busy, so I am new ears to this. The only thing I can remember from America's Next Top Model is literally that episode where she cussed homegirl out. That's like all.
So let's dive into it, okay? So first off, for those of you who don't know, there's a documentary out on Netflix. It aired on the 16th, this Monday, I believe. They have another one coming out on E Network in March, which I can't wait to watch because there's other people in there that weren't in this documentary. So basically, interviews going. There's a couple of the models that were on this different cycles, so it's probably about 5-6 models. There's Tyra, there's Jay, Miss J, and Nigel, and then there's the producer and the director that was over the channel that they were streaming on. And
Tyra's boss.
To Tyra's boss?
Yes.
That what you said? Yeah. So that was the documentary. And honestly, the conversation has been going before the documentary. The first interview the first thing I seen about it was last March, actually, because Tyra made a speech at the Essence Awards. And then like those media release forms had expired by like around that time. So then there was like, footage being leaked and models coming out to talk because they could talk about it now. And so it's just a lot of conversation has been happening about it. People have been like, slipping in different things. So that's basically what we were talking about because it was just so interesting, the different things that kept popping up online. Oh, excuse me. Give me 1 second, really quickly.
But yeah, so Job, I think the conversation for today, for sure, she can speak to more of the model current stages of what she actually experiences. But I think our outlook, even if you didn't watch the show, we can talk about expectations of basically meeting your heroes or seeing your heroes for people, that kind of thing. I think that is kind of where our conversation can definitely go.
I got you.
But also, like the human, like, you know what I mean? Like for me, it's like, okay, sure. So Tyra's thing was she did the best she could with what was going on in that time, right? She wanted to make an impact. She wanted to change what was going on in the modeling industry. Cool. But you have these people that started the show with you from the very beginning that were like family to you, and one of them has a stroke and can't talk or walk, and you haven't spoken to him. Like, I feel like that's crazy. As a human, like, I feel like that's like, damn, where's your heart? You know what I mean? For me, so I feel like it is cool. Like it is like, yeah, meeting your heroes, but it's also you as a human, as like a human kindness. Like, where's the human kindness to me? It's, I don't know. There's so many layers to that damn documentary, and like I said, there's another one coming out, and I'm like, damn. Do I need to know anything else? Because Tyra lawyered her ass off on that damn show.
What's the E one supposed to uncover? Like what are the topics over there?
You said what? Oh, I
You
don't
said
know.
that.
I didn't. So I seen Janice is on there, and I seen a couple things. So one in 2007, Janice said that her and Tyra aren't friends. I think her name is Janice. I think it's Janice Dickinson. She said that her and Tyra aren't friends. Tyra is her boss. She said Tyra. She basically admired Tyra because she had Next Top Model and she had a talk show. But she was like, the talk show was my idea. I wanted to have a talk show, and Tyra ran with it. So, and if you've seen the documentary, or if you know who Janice is, she's highly opinionated and she's very, I want to say she's very direct, but she's hella rude. It's not direct. It's like there's being direct and then there's being like outrageously rude.
Was she rude or was she just blunt?
Oh no, baby. Like I said, there's a difference. If you watch the documentary, she straight up told one of the girls that she straight up was like, she's fat. She has a fat ass. She needs to be smaller. She needs to lose like 30 pounds. Like he talks like that. And to me, it's disrespectful. The way you know what I mean? Yes, you can be the voice for that part of the modeling industry, but there's a way you can do it without being so ugly.
So yeah, can we talk about they said what they were trying to replicate was what kind of modeling was off camera, essentially. Can you speak to like what your experiences have been? Like, do you run into things like that? Like, how much of that was?
So, I think her name is Kenya Hill. She talked about being groped by a male model. I've never been groped, but I've heard of women being groped. I've been hit on by designers and by photographers. So I understand being uncomfortable in that environment. And so I did kind of get where Tyra was coming from when she was like, I was just trying to give her tips on how I handle it. Oh, don't touch me. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of how I handle it. Because the reality is, unfortunately, it does come with the territory. Even with the whole Me Too movement and stuff like that, it comes with the territory. That's why this stuff is happening like it's happening today. That's why the whole Bill Cosby thing happened, the R. Kelly thing. It happens in every industry. It's because people at their core in the beginning, they're humans. Before they're a photographer, they're a human. Before they're a designer, they're a human. So that happened for sure. The body shaming, that happens. The literally I've been at fashion shows where I wasn't the at casting calls. I wasn't the model. I was assisting, so I was part of the production team. And they literally had the comp card. So a comp card is like a business card for a model or an actor. It basically, like they were saying on the documentary, it has a picture of you on the front and then some 4 pictures of you on the back with your measurements and all your stuff. So I literally watched the designers and they're like, I don't want her. I don't like her. She's too sensual. I don't like that. That's not for my brand. So like they literally are judging you about everything, not just your body, but your look, your essence, everything. And to me, it felt like, like it felt so nasty to witness that. I'm glad that I wasn't in that show. I was automatically picked by a designer, so I didn't have to do the casting. And I was part of the production, so I didn't have to do the casting. But it does happen. They judge you about your body. They might say that you're too big for their brand, or you're too small for their brand, or you're too sensual, or you're too playful, or whatever. And this is local, like this is Sacramento, y'all. Like this is Oakland, Sacramento. Like, you know what I mean? This is not even the high level. People get shamed for their bodies. People get shamed for the way they carry themselves. So that does happen. Like I do feel like they kind of prepared them for that, but it's different because it's on national TV and it hindered their modeling career because you're saying this, you're putting this out there. Now I'm going on casting calls and people are like, aren't you that girl that they said this about, or that, you know, even the other models were talking about them and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different what they went through compared to what I go through.
Yeah, because that's like forever right there in a sense. Like you can't get rid of that, especially if it's something that, again, prime example, the video you sent of Tyra yelling at the girl, like anybody see her, they go, ain't you the one that got, whoa, like we don't want you. And it's like, damn, like y'all don't even know the context behind it or what happened,
and you
blah
know
blah blah, but
crazy
now denied
is like watching that, even that part, like there are a lot of people who are on her about that, but I feel like that's how coaches, like that's the other thing too. They talked a lot about how Tyra spoke to them. They talked about how there was moments where the girls were sick, like they were sick and, you know, because they were dehydrated or they didn't eat enough or whatever. But again, that happens in sports all the time. And that happens in the industry. We don't want to eat, like they said, we don't want to eat because we don't want to be bloated. We don't want to be bloated in our pictures. We want to be able to fit the clothes that the fucking designers made for us. Because like they said in the show, retouching is expensive. And in right now, local modeling, they may not even know how to retouch it well enough. So you know what I mean? Because the photographers are learning just like we're learning. You know what I mean? They may be really good, but they still retouching is challenging thing sometimes. So it's a lot of pressure because you have to look a certain way. Your skin has to look a certain way. You have to look good without makeup and with makeup. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of pressure on your appearance. Like there was a clip and one of the girls, all she was eating was pickles. Another girl, all she was doing was cigarettes and soda. Like what? Excuse me. So it's like those pressures are real. I do feel like they did teach what happens because, like I said, this is on a local level, so I can only imagine what happens to the models who are in LA and New York. This is Sacramento and fucking the Bay Area. But I think was the aftercare for me. It was also, like I said, the fact that yes, Tyra was in the wrong, but the people around her felt like she was in the wrong and they didn't say shit to her. Now they're saying shit, but they didn't say shit then. So I'm like, I don't know, like what the hell y'all doing?
So I think one, like modeling it's a job and profession. So literally, it's a meat market. Like it's not a regular thing. Like they do have that ability to pick and choose what they want,
Yeah,
what they feel like fits what their vision is. Like
exactly.
that's the industry. So that part it makes sense to me. Obviously, you can deliver a message softer. I don't believe there wasn't only failures from Tyra Banks' show. Like from that show, there wasn't only failures. So I feel like, I mean, you got to have some kind of finesse in a lot of industries. I feel like you have something that you can bring to somebody's attention. They already have it on their mind when you're going into other castings. I feel like basically, like you can run into people that are going to give you sympathy jobs. Is what I feel like, honestly. Like I don't feel like it's just an automatic no. I seen what you did and how they talk to you, so you're not going to get a job. So I feel like it can go both ways. Like I said, there was also success stories. So I understand it's a TV show, and even the documentary was for the dramatic part of things. But obviously, for that, you would only get the people who got some clickbait sound bites, like the people that failed that weren't able to flip it into something else. But there's a lot of opportunities from being on TV, whether you
Yeah,
get
I mean,
into
there's even dropping the name. I met Kenya Hill the very first red carpet that I hosted in Sacramento. She was the speaker for that model conference that I was at. And that's how the tickets sold. Next top model contestant Kenya Hill will be speaking at ModelCon.
exactly.
That's how
So
the tickets
I
were
feel like
sold.
there. I feel
Also,
like some people do like layups, obviously, and thinking I'm with Tyra Banks. She's supposed to. A lot of the tone for me was she's supposed to do this. We are not owed anybody from
yeah,
anything.
but that's what they were sold though, and they were young. You know what I mean? It was like it's like those people who were taught when they were, you know, go to the military, they'll take care of you and your family. You know what I mean? Not saying that they don't, but it's
Right.
like, you know, you're a kid and you're sold this dream and you think you're gonna have your dream. So you really think after this, I'm gonna get signed to an agency and I'm gonna be a cover girl model. Meanwhile, you're not. But when I watched it, I'm like, this is supposed to. They said something like, this is supposed to give them get their foot in the door. Meanwhile, we're all thinking, because even I was thinking, this is how I'm going to get the career. You know what I mean? But
Right.
it does get you the career, but it's just like with education, right? Like I can say I work in the psychology field, but I'm going to school for psychology. So I don't even have the credentials to do the thing that I actually want to do. It's like you're working to gaining a knowledge to be who you want to be. But that's not how it was presented to them. But again, like you said, there's a lot of finesse in every career because actors and musicians, artists, they go through the same shit. You know what I mean? And I do get what you're saying too. I do feel like somebody would give them a chance. But when Danielle said that she was signed to the same agency as her roommate and they were literally treating her different because she was on the show, that's crazy. Because your agency is supposed to be the main person that fucking looks out for you. They're supposed to be the one getting you jobs.
And that's how they make money. So I don't want to say what all I believe about like one-sided conversations when I haven't heard the agency side of things.
Yeah, I feel
But
that.
they make money off of you too, so it's
Yeah.
literally business. So I can't say.
But my thing is, will the agency actually tell the truth,
but that's
or
what
will
I'm
they
saying.
say some shit just to cover their ass?
Because
Why wouldn't
that's
they
what
want to make
everyone
money
was
off you?
doing. If you watch the documentary, that's what everyone was doing. Everyone was like, when they asked Tyra certain things, she was like, "Oh, that was production's thing." But what is her name, her title on the thing? Executive producer. She was like, "That was the producer's job. I don't comment on what the producers do." Okay. When one of the girls got drunk and she slept with someone, and the other judges were like, "Oh, the cameras roll all night long, but we were asleep when that happened." Okay. So then later on, Tyra brings up cheating to the girl. Then later on, Tyra brings her on her talk show and brings it up again after the girl specifically said off camera that she didn't want to talk about it. So it's like, yeah, she's doing this to make her money, but also it's like, again, where's your heart? Like, to me.
So what is she going on the talk show for? Like, there's only one topic.
Well, they were all on the talk show. If you've seen when you watch the documentary, it's not just her and Tyra. There was a bunch of the Next Top Models there. She called it a Next Top Model reunion.
Right, but her story is her story, so it's not.
That's not her only story, though. She was close to winning. She was that good. She was close to winning, so that didn't have to be her story. Tyra made that her story. Didn't have to be her story. She didn't even have to talk about it. Tyra, she specifically told Tyra before she got on that she didn't want to talk about it.
This sounding real heated right here.
It is heated because you know what?
It's a TV show at the end of the day. So we're gonna talk about the topics that are gonna get us ratings, is what I feel.
Again, I get that, but 100%.
Do you get it?
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but to me, money and ratings are not as important as human connection and human kindness.
But that well, let me just step in here for that one. Like, literally nobody cared about human connection.
I know. That's the point. That's
like
what I'm
said,
saying.
Like, all for ratings, for numbers.
Of course it was.
They trying to make money. Nobody gave a damn.
And trying to grow everything.
Nobody cared that this person on here was a human at all. They literally ripped them to shreds for the views.
Yeah, that's what I said, but I'm just saying it in a passionate way. I like I said, I understand what she did. I understand why she did it. I'm just saying, for me, it was a problem. That's all I'm saying. Like, I get what you're saying, Ray. It doesn't go over. I'm in the industry. I understand. I study this stuff. I get it. But I just feel like that doesn't make it okay. Oh, because she wants to make money. Oh, she wants ratings. Oh, so the girl should have expected to be dragged in the dirt because Tyra wants ratings.
The girl shouldn't have cheated. Also.
Okay.
It was on camera on a reality TV show. There's some level of accountability there.
There is some level of accountability there, but she had a drunken mistake. The only issue is her drunken mistake.
Would your boyfriend like that?
What?
Would your boyfriend say just because
no,
it was
I'm not
that made
brushing it off like it's nothing. What I'm saying is she had a drunken mistake. Her mistake was only so big because it was on national television. There's plenty of people who have done that. The issue is hers on national television. She was drunk. She talked about how she didn't eat before then. She was drinking wine. They were in a hot tub. she was blacking out. She don't even remember fucking consenting to sex with this man.
That's a convenient story to me, but I can't say. She looked like she was enjoying herself.
I don't
Like
know.
if I got caught on camera cheating on my girl, and I still wanted to be with her, I definitely would say it was convenient.
Honestly, even that for me was because the reality is for me, when I'm around people, if I feel like they're too fucking drunk, I'm gonna check in on them. I don't care if they're with a dude. That's just who I am. So even that, like the other models in the house, the producers, the people recording, like I feel like at some point somebody should have checked in. I don't care if
check-ins, 100%. I literally said that to my sister as we were watching. Like, as a producer, what you're watching, you're going to room. There is a responsibility for check-ins, making sure you're okay.
Exactly. And that's the, like I said, that's the issue I have, because instead of Tyra checking on her, she was talking about cheating. There was a guy who was cheating on me. And I was like, yeah, look all you want, but come home to me. And then she goes, you cheated on him? Oh, you gonna tell him? Like, what? Don't be messy. Don't be messy.
But like, I also think even how the show was formatted, I don't think Tyra had as much power as we think she did.
Like, I don't think so either.
So social media wasn't as
that was
big
all producers behind the scenes.
Yeah, over 20 years ago.
Tyra was there to be the face because she was known as a model. That's the only reason why she.
Well, and it was her idea.
Like, let's be real. If any other famous model came up with that idea, they would have put them on the front page. But you know that she had no say.
No, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. You know what I mean? And I think it's a lot of like, you know, when you're trying to be successful, you're like, I gotta do what I gotta do. This is my dream, and I want to make an impact. Like there was scenes where she was arguing with Janice because she you know, she wanted the thick girls to win. She wanted the you know, women of color to win. So there was times where she did advocate, but she could only do so much, especially because it was really just her. Because if you watch the interview, none of the men said shit. They had opinions on it, but they didn't say shit. Now they want to say shit. Yeah, back then I kind of thought there was something wrong with that, but I didn't say anything.
Yeah, and that was bullshit too. Like, it's a little bullshit and a little bit of. It's hard to say that you're even on the right side of anything now. You could just be saying you're on the right side of it now because the camera's in front of you now. Like, there's no way I'm just gonna run with everything if my morals are that okay. And most of these people had money at the time. Like, these weren't just people that weren't employed or, you know, doing well off. Like, they could have made a stance and all walked out or whatever, but they all went along with it. So it was a whole thing.
Well, I mean, they getting paid for it and shit like that, and it's getting fame. So the longer they there,
this makes me admire Keke Palmer even more, because Keke Palmer, what she did was she started her own network. She started her own network. I don't got to answer to nobody but me and my mama.
I love that woman.
Barbara should have started her own network. You don't want to answer to these people. You don't want to fire your 3 people that came in with you. Pay for your own network. But again, that wasn't something that was done back then either, because Oprah didn't even have her own network back then. She was on somebody else's network.
Slow progress. So yeah, the times matter for sure.
The times matter for sure, 100%. But I don't know. But again, like I said, I view it differently because I never seen Tyra in that way. In my mind, as a kid, I'm like, that's Tyra. I want to be like her when I grow up. Like, you know what I mean? But as a kid, of course, I didn't know that people had to do grimy shit to get ahead. You know what I mean? That in every industry, people do that. That's why
every industry.
You know,
people at work, every job that do weird shit. That
even that.
Every job.
Even that.
I
got shitted on by old women who were older than me because I was getting further ahead in the job than them, and they had been there longer. So they would do little petty shit to get me in trouble. Everyone does petty, like every industry has like those moments. But like I said, this was broadcasted on national fucking television.
Yeah, and another thing I will say is, like, even if you go back and watch some of the Real Worlds, they really didn't grasp what we actually saw. Like, they got heated and lost themselves sometimes. They didn't really grasp, but no, these cameras are catching all of it until later when we had like social media growth and like different things come from it. But in the moment, you could tell like you definitely didn't understand that you should have stopped. Like we're watching you.
Yeah.
But like it's a whole different version of social media from back in that time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And now people are catching it and making it into reels and making it into memes
And so
Make
people are
it a
doing
joke.
it stuff intentionally too. On top of that,
yeah, because that clip from Tyra, I never seen the whole episode until the documentary, and I was like, oh, I mean, I get it. It's on national television, and this woman is yelling at you. I even get why she was I get why Tyra was frustrated because she literally wanted that girl to win.
That's like a parent seeing their child fuck up.
And that's what she said. She said, this is how my mom would yell at me when she, you know what I mean? And for me, you know, growing up in a Black family, that's when the moms yell. I mean,
and it's like, especially if you know for a damn fact, you know better, and now you got me yelling at you, I shouldn't be here. Like that's where she was at with that.
And I also feel like I said, if that was a coach, if that was like a football coach, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. I feel like coaches talk to their players crazy.
To get it
Thank God I'm here. Like, thank you, Jesus.
They talk to people crazy. I'm like,
let me get over there.
So like, I was like,
in high school, football coaches can get away with whatever the hell they wanted to say. Now, I'm not saying my coach said, bad words. I mean, not bad words, but racial things or stuff like that. But like they can be on the borderline saying something racial, but it's not even they're being racist. Yep. They just talking shit to you because they want you to do better. Like a coach can grab you by your mask and be like, you fucking suck at life, and throw your face in the dirt, but you got to get back up and do your job. Like, oh my.
And you got to act like that shit never happened.
Bruh, I know
at the top.
It like that. I'm telling you, football and modeling, I think, are in the same category. That shit will run you up something right there.
That's why I said like they put those clips in there with the girls being cold and this and that, and I'm like, I get that, but we do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to have to go to the bathroom when it's time to do the photo shoot, especially because they might put extravagant outfit on you. You may not even be able to use the bathroom in that. You don't want to have to go to the bathroom when it's time to be on the runway. So you're not drinking as much water as you should. You're not eating as much as you should either because you don't want to be bloated or look bigger or not fit the clothes. Like, it's not that models don't eat. It's that when you're shooting, you can't do that shit. Then with the go-sees, you're going from place to place to place to place. You know what I mean? It's like a job hunt, but you're doing it all in one day instead of, you know what I mean? And it's not, nowadays, it's easier because they have virtual castings. You literally create a video at home and you send it. And if you do a bunch of those a day, you can just send those out to a bunch of different places. So you could be eating at home while you're doing it. But back then, you literally have, they probably still have in New York and LA, you probably still have to go place to place, but the times are definitely different than they were when the show was created. And I do feel like they showed them the good, the bad, and the ugly of the industry. Because reality is, it don't matter what size you are, they're going to say something about your size. It's your appearance. You are a model. Your appearance matters. Even me, when I try to hire models for my clothing brand or for my oils, like I want a certain look. And it's not that you're not a great model. It's just that I want a certain look. Like, and so it's like you are being judged on your appearance. So you have to be very okay with your appearance to not take it personally. Usually if you don't get a casting, it's because you didn't fit the part. You know what I mean? So if your ass is too fat, your ass is too fat. It's okay. But on the show, it was like, it felt like you were targeted. You know what I mean? Especially because it was like a bunch of them saying it at one time. You know what I mean? It was like, damn, like, is my ass really that bad? Or they'd be like, you gained a lot of weight and it shows. And it's like, okay.
No, yeah, it's a lot, but like I said, it's a lot more because it was early stages and they didn't realize yet. Like, this is what
I literally was saying that, but I was on mute. I was about to say,
I was like, is he talking to us?
back then, like being that thick or having some type of ass or amount of titties,
it was looked down on.
It was like because they expected everybody.
They wanted you to be a size 2.
They wanted you to be built like this and probably your titties was right here. Like that was it. Like you couldn't do nothing further than that because like they
who
expected.
approved of this?
They,
We need some better adults.
Like that wasn't. But you got to remember, like even back in the day, if women were to hear they ass is fat, they felt some type of way because they felt like they were fat in general.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't even like that as a
right.
As
it was a different time.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like I said, it was expected. Like that was the time because that's literally why I didn't pursue modeling because I watched the episodes and I'm like, as I'm watching them, I'm growing and developing. I'm like, well, I have big hips, I have big thighs, I'm short. So where do I fit in the modeling industry? And honestly, I was just talking. That's the type of modeling I wanted to do. I wanted to be a Victoria's Secret model like Tyra. I wanted to do runway. Like that was my biggest thing was runway. And so I was like, well, I guess I won't be modeling. So I literally shifted my focus to being a fashion designer, a fashion stylist, and a therapist. Like that was my focus. I shifted everything to that because I'm like, there's no way I can be a model. Like it's not happening. My body is not there. So I don't know. That was the industry. The industry has changed dramatically since then. And I do feel like a Black model advocating for them did help. And then it also helped because she got criticized when she retired. She got criticized heavily.
Yeah, so it's not only you guys, for sure.
Mm-hmm. She got criticized heavily because she was thick. And so she was. I remember it because I remember watching the Tyra show, and I remember saying, "You can kiss my fat ass," and I was like, "Yes, we're thinking it's okay." But I'm still gonna be a fashion stylist because you're a retired model, so that means I still can't be a model.
Right, you got your money already, no matter
I'm
what.
like, yeah, I'm like, you're retired. You were a model. You're retired. You're picking it out. I still can't in this industry. I still can't do it. So I'll be a stylist or the fashion designer or something. I said, I'm still gonna be in the industry, damn it.
I think what made most of that bad too is that's what caused a lot of young girls to start being diagnosed with anorexia and all that, like because they saw that and was like, this is the
magazines and everything. Like it was
they were like, this is the standard woman. If I don't look like this, no man will want me. And
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Even me, I remember one time I got allowance money and I bought diet pills. I'm like, and I don't know why my mama let me buy them. My mama was there, like, but I remember
she was agreeing with you. She said, You go, well,
and if they work, let me have them. No, just. But yeah, I remember buying diet pills. I remember trying to lose weight in different ways, but I never participated in PE because I was always talking with my friends. So I probably would have been a little chunky. But I wasn't even like, if I look back at my little elementary pictures, I was not chunky.
Pull them up.
Like, I don't have them.
Proof. Oh, okay.
I don't have them.
I got every yearbook, but I guess if you don't for the show.
You said for the show.
Yeah, for the show.
Got 8th grade.
If you don't,
I only got 8th grade, 10th grade, and 12th grade. That's all I got.
I don't think I have any of my yearbooks.
I just look like a fat little chunky boy.
I never afford them.
All right, touche. They were expensive for nothing.
And my mom had like 4 or 5 of us at the same time in school. There's no way I was getting to.
I went to 5 schools in 5 years at one time.
Gosh, you got
so like,
I'm just kidding.
all of my friends, they were like, I just met you. Like, bro, I don't even need to see you tomorrow. I'm about to go to another school. Damn. We didn't need them yearbooks at all.
That's funny. Like, don't even sign mine, bro. We didn't even.
My dad was in the military. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, life is life. Crazy world. But also, I wanted to say about I brought a Real World because I watched Real World during the pandemic. A lot of the early seasons. If we look back at the old show, nothing's gonna pass the eye test no more. Like it's just like they let so much. The standards for what we let go and what we let happen is just not even close. Like, and I feel like
there was no advocates. Now there's a lot of.
We're way more
conscious.
in tune with everything than our parents for sure. Like our parents let a lot of shit slide. Shout out to R. Kelly though.
Woo!
I do feel like we live in a more conscious era. I do feel like there's a lot of people who have found their voice. I feel like in the past they felt like their voice only went so far. I feel like
Yeah.
Tyra's voice for her only went as far as the show, as far as the judging behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's true for a lot of people. But now I feel like we're in, like I said, with the Me Too movement and people standing up and speaking out and people having documentaries about different things that happen to them in the industry. I feel like it's easier for people to stand up, but also I do feel like it's the newer generation. I feel like they're really more bold because they're comfortable with talking about their feelings. They're comfortable with talking about, you know, anxiety and depression and, you know, crashing out and shit like that. And I feel like it makes it it gives the environment to where we can talk about these things.
Yeah.
You know
It opens that door.
Yeah. So, but I do feel like me personally, I'm hard on Tyra because she was my role model. I had a dark childhood and wanting to pursue a career in modeling and wanting to pursue a career, I wanted to be a singer. So I watching her and Beyonce is what helped me survive my childhood. And to see that at her core, it's not the stuff she did to be in the industry, it's the human kindness for me. That, you know, like I'm gonna be honest with y'all, even before this, I wanted to meet Beyonce, but I didn't want to get to know Beyonce because I don't want my mindset, my perspective of her to be shattered. I need her to be exactly who I need her to be, not who she actually is. Because reality is everyone's human. Everyone does shitty shit.
What they say, never meet your heroes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people are human and that's beautiful. But if I needed you, like if my perspective of you helped me survive trauma, baby, I need you to stay right where you at. Like,
So I'm gonna say a word.
find your high heels and move on. I don't want to know about how Blue and them are doing.
A lot of what we get from celebrities is a product, and I learned that a long time ago. Like
100%.
it's a packaged product, so I
Even
understand.
us.
Like
Even
you can
us.
smile, you can smile until that camera cuts, and then be the biggest asshole in the world,
Yep.
and that's okay if that's who you really are.
But
You're
even
just a good
us,
actor.
it's social media.
You out here selling dreams.
Selling hope is better than selling dope.
I mean,
Maybe.
No, but I feel like it's true for everybody. It's not just celebrities, right? People who see me and they have this certain expectation. You know what I mean?
Teachers be wilding off the clock.
Bruh.
The more I know, I'm my age is the teachers now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's crazy out here.
I know a teacher who I model with. She's a preschool teacher.
Life is crazy. The more you know.
And we're both models. She doesn't do a lot of the same stuff that I do because y'all know I'm practically, but she does like swimsuit stuff and like runway stuff in swimsuit stuff like that. But she's a preschool teacher.
Don't worry, be happy. All we can do is just live our own lives at this point. Celebrities is just people.
Yeah, everyone. And I learned that. The funny thing is, I learned that lesson when I was looking up to Tyra, but I didn't apply it to Tyra because I had role models in church. And that's when I was like, yes, these are church people, but they are human too. They sin just like I sin. Like, and I really can't put them on this pedestal as them being these perfect people because they're human. They're human first. And so the reality is I feel like I don't believe in having role models anymore. And I stopped that, like I said, as a child. Do I still admire?
Become your own role model.
Exactly. Do I still admire these people? They're fucking gifted. Hell yeah. I admire them. But do I want to be them? Hell motherfucking no. I'm fine being Deshae Sophia Carter. Like, what? What? Do I want to be somebody else? No. But as a child, I don't feel like I wanted to be them. I did want to be like them, like, but a lot. Now I'm like, I'm okay with us having some of the same traits and me having great skills that are similar to yours. But I don't gotta
Right.
be like you. Like I want to use my gifts for the way I want to use my gifts, not to be, performing on world tours across the world.
Y'all see Shia LaBeouf in the news lately?
I recently saw that clip the other day. Apparently, I'm still trying to understand what happened. He was at Mardi Gras and they beat his ass, or he got jumped or something, and he went to
You
jail.
can end it there. He was at Mardi Gras on Mardi Gras shit.
Yeah,
That's Mardi
Say
Gras
that
shit.
to say
And
just
you told me I
another
need to go to
regular
Mardi
person.
Gras, and that's Mardi Gras shit.
did I still go to Mardi Gras? Fuck it, that ain't stopping
Get
me.
my ass beat. No, just
I get
kidding.
out there, dig it dig it. I'll sing the whole theme song while I'm out there. Like I don't give a damn, dog. I want to go to Mardi Gras.
Facts. And he popped back out. He popped back out.
Yeah, he popped back out. He got out of jail and still went and over there trying to bring people to Christ.
Oh.
The man had a mission.
I
Oh,
bring that up to say, like I said, we watch these shows. As soon as cut is, we got to learn to cut it loose ourselves. That's
yeah.
it.
I mean, as long as you're doing what you want to do, that's my biggest thing. Is you can't live for other people. Like I remember I was getting like, oh, I have to be happy all the time. People expect me to be positive. People expect me to be, affirmations I can't express when I'm down. I remember like feeling boxed in because that is the expectation. Oh, you're so bubbly. Oh, you're so thoughtful. Oh, like, you know what I mean? And I remember one time I was venting to a friend and he was like, I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting like the positive you, like, this is not what I need right now. I said, the fuck? Like, I have to go through these things for you to get the positive me. What the hell? And so I remember, like, even with that, because it's not a persona, but that's the part of me that people see a lot on social media. So that's what they expect. And like I said, there's beauty in being human. There's beauty in rawness. There's beauty in the ups and downs. There's beauty in me calling one of y'all and venting, and y'all like, girl, you need to do this. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's life. So it is sad that some people, because of the careers that they're in, they can't actually do that because of their brand. But hey, off camera, like I said, do what you gotta do. Shake that ass, oh, shake that ass. Oh no, just kidding.
And pass that coke.
Oh,
We can stop that ass. We can stop that ass.
I was gonna say bend it over. You over there pass that coat. When they used to do at church, do you do this? And you walk out the room. That's my cue to go.
Hey, life ain't bad, man.
It's not. I am hoping that John has some highs next week, though. I said I'm hoping.
I
was listening to Ja.
I probably won't have no highs next week.
What do we need to do? What do we need to do to make sure?
No. It's not.
What's
not
your cash
that.
app, bro? I'm gonna send you a high. Like, what do you need?
The weather out here is crazy. We getting a lot of power.
The weather outside is frightful
because the storm. The little whack ass snowstorm just happened. But then like we got people calling us. Oh, there's cracks on my patios, and I'm like, bro, they're like this. Property is trying to get used to the weather. It's
not
new.
You gotta do your job.
It's cold outside.
It's not even me doing my job. It's just people being afraid of random shit. Like that's
the only time they need you, when it's random shit. They don't need you.
But it's like random shit that kind of take like common sense, you know?
Nah, I already know.
Like that shit be bugging me. They just be like, don't call me at 12 at night because you couldn't change the batteries in your smoke alarm this one time. Like, just please don't.
Please.
Y'all got to get one of those systems at our place. We have to put it in the computer and then.
We got that too.
Oh, but you still get calls.
There's an emergency line and then there's like the regular. So like the thing is, we got an emergency line. So like if the power go out, your fridge stop working. Like if the power go out, but you don't need it until the morning, you good. But like
I need it right now.
If your fridge, no, because there's some people that be like, hey, I'm just calling because my power out. I don't need it, but if you can come by 8 a.m, get it worked out for me, that's cool. But like if your power out, your fridge out, and I think the other one is like hot water or something. I can't remember. Like that's what you need to call. But like don't call, or if you got a toilet that's clogged up, but you in a 1-bathroom apartment. But like, don't call me if you in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and your toilet is clogged, but you got a roommate and they won't let you use theirs. Like, I'm gonna show up and I'm be like, go shit in theirs, and if you ain't shitting in theirs, don't call this fucking line again. Like, please don't. But like, they call for the most dumbest shit. Like, I just didn't understand why my first call ever was me plunging the toilet for a woman. It just
I'll tell you about it when the shade log off. I'll tell you about it.
Like,
there's a lot of things we got to go through.
I gotta log off. You want me to go in the back office?
I just don't want to be insensitive.
I'm trying to have some better highs. Hey, that's one thing I am working on this year, because I'm a bit so people like to say I'm a bit unsensitive sometimes when it comes to situations.
Listen, I can't wait to meet your ass in person, because the shit you be saying people say about you, I just can't.
So like what he was talking about, when these cameras cut off, I may seem like such a nice person, but everybody that really know me, fuck you. Everybody that really know me, they will tell you I'm pretty. All right, so hold on, because right now I'm about to show my mean side. Somebody is knocking on my door like crazy, like I'm not in the middle. Yes. What? I don't know where they went. I'm in here. Anyways, my bad. My grandma's foster kids are here, and the boy got left in the room, and my sister and the girl went somewhere else. So he trying to figure out where they went, like I'm supposed to know, and I've been sitting in here the whole time. But like, no, I am a very nice person, but I have moments where like, I'm not serious all the time. I have to make a joke of things, because I feel like if I get too serious, I get way too serious, and I start to get dark. I get too negative. People be like, what the what? So like, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all probably sitting here like, oh, he seemed like a chill person to hang out with. Give me like a year, y'all niggas gonna be like, yo, this nigga kind of an asshole a little bit. But it's not like I'm an asshole, like you don't want to be around me. You just realize if this dude wanted to be a mean ass person, he could be, but he just chooses not to. Like, I got my moments.
There's levels.
There's levels.
I want to say, speaking of that, I can hear your silence, and I understand. Like, I can see past we're on camera, and I get that life is going on. Sometimes you just want to get through the show and then get on with whatever is going on in your life, whatever. But it's like, I've had conversations recently where I'm an asshole by nature. Like, my daddy is my daddy, and I'm my daddy. And so I feel like it's not in a harmful way, but like you said, life is so serious already. I'm not about to be serious all day. It's not in me. So I feel like that's been brought to my attention. Like, do you have to be sarcastic? Well, yeah. Why are we talking about common sense shit all day?
Hey, I got a sign that sits in my bathroom, and it says I have a full beard and I'm full of sarcasm or some shit like that. Like, that's me. That's all it is.
Why are we talking in with common sense topics all day? If you say something with common sense, I'm gonna have some remark to it. Like, I can't just that 1 + 2 = 3.
We can't read that.
I'm trying to
Is it backwards?
I'm trying to slowly. This beard is fueled by whiskey and sarcasm.
There you go.
I didn't know it was backwards, but like, I bought this because I was like, bruh, I'm nothing but sarcasm. That's what everybody hates about me. Like, you'll be talking to me, and my first response is always
it's gonna be fun having us all in the same room.
It's something sarcastic, or
I'm funny though. Like, I'm funny, so it's like I'm not as like you said, as bad of an asshole as I could be. I really could be that guy. Like, I have the intelligence and the wit to be that guy,
bro. That's it's the wit. Like, bro, don't start talking shit or get snappy with me. My comebacks is fast as fuck. You'll be sitting there like, why you shoot me like that? Like, my bad. It was just a response. I didn't mean to be.
Naturally who I am. It's not nothing personal. Like I said, it's lighthearted. Like, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had it brought to my attention recently. I'm like, okay, you don't have to use this number if you don't want to. There's no pressure. I'm gonna still be me. Like, it is what it is. Yeah, that's funny. Like that exact topic has come up recently.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not an asshole. I promise you, I am a very, 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 very nice person. But I just, like I said, I got my moments. I'm so nice that when I do have my moments, you be like, oh, this motherfucker's a dick. Like
Mm,
this
Yeah,
dude
I
is
don't
an
know. I feel like again, there's levels, right? There's like the lovable asshole who's just like you're pissing me off, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like you're not pissing me off, or you have a smart remark, or you're sarcastic, or you're just very direct when I need you to be gentle. There's that. But then there's like, I feel like you saying this shit intentionally to harm.
like you
That's
really
the
a op.
level.
You really a op. That's that's
you
a
You
really
different
know,
level.
against me.
you know, that's the asshole that can stay right there. I prefer, the healthy level
But
asshole.
you got to know how to separate that. You got to
Yeah,
learn who's your ops and who's always just on your ass and talking
yeah,
shit about you. Really, like I'm just making light of the situation in general.
yeah,
I'm not talking shit about my actual friends.
exactly. Yeah,
But we all got our own journey.
of
Yeah,
course. And we
that's
all
why
have that dark side.
that's
Shit,
why I
that's
said
what
I'm kind of working on the
I can
way
go
I
there.
am because I'm not insensitive at all. It's just I've been down before. I've been depressed. So when like my friends or coworkers or family, whoever it is, when they come to me about something sad, my first thought is make them happy. When in reality, sometimes you can't make a joke about
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
And that's my issue. Like, that's not my thought because I'm like, I just want you to be happy. Don't see this
yeah,
as a bad thing. Find the light in it, laugh about it, blah blah blah. But sometimes that you got to, it has to be dark for a minute. It has to be, and that's where I'm struggling with this whole year because I got a coworker, Destiny. She has been in the chat a few times. She's leaving. All right, she's like my work best friend. She's leaving our property. She's going to a property in Atlanta, Georgia. And like ever since she's been leaving, I just been doing nothing but making jokes. And I'm like, oh well, you ain't gotta worry about it because you ain't gonna be here. And one day she literally was like, Jay, like that hurts me.
it's a sad
yeah,
thing
And I
actually.
was like, well, why? And she was like, because like I feel like you're not understanding. It sucks to leave. I don't want to
Yeah,
leave, but
it's a
it
yeah,
seems
real
like you
thing.
don't care. And I'm like, I didn't want you to think that. I just want like I was in my head. I'm like, I want you to know we're gonna be okay. Like go and do you. But I never saw it as every joke you make, every time you
because it
just
builds up.
dismiss this, it's hurting her.
Yeah,
And
it
I
builds
was
up.
like, damn, I feel like shit. Like
Yeah,
I said,
like
I'm not
you
an
keep screaming
ass.
happy I'm leaving.
I'm not an ass, but I got my
Yeah,
moments where I can be, and I don't realize it.
yeah, yeah. I'm actually the opposite. I'm overly sensitive, and it's a beautiful thing. It's part of my gift, but I have to learn to have boundaries around it because I always end up abandoning my needs because I'm like, oh, they're only acting like that or they're treating me this way because of this, and this. But it's like, okay, that's cool, but that's not justifying. That's just information. That's not
Right.
excusing the behavior. So it's okay if I advocate for myself. And if you know what I mean? And I always feel guilty for advocating for myself when I understand why a person is treating me a certain way. But again, there's ways you can handle situations without tearing a person down. I have to,
It's definitely a skill to understand how to go about everything. Like
yeah,
everything can be the intent is there. It's just a skill to fine tune how to deliver the same message that everybody probably on the same page on for real. Like
yeah,
we understand that we're just trying to get through this moment that is probably a bad moment. We want to make it better. Like that's it. Like I learned about myself. I don't really know how to like express verbally like about trauma or like like
yeah,
I don't know what to say or do. Like what do you want me to say or do about some real shit
yeah,
besides like just be there for you? Like I don't know what
yeah.
like I don't know. Like so I think some people like are
But
looking for you to save the day essentially. Like they're looking for you to like
I
kind of
think that's enough. You know what I mean? If I was to tell you my traumatic story and you said, I don't know what you need from me, if you can tell me what you need from me, or I don't know what to say, but I'm sorry that happened to you, I feel like that would be enough. But I have learned, some of us that have experienced a certain level of trauma, we're still living in a victim mentality. So we're telling you because we don't know how to ask you for comfort. So it's again, now this person doesn't know. Because I remember I used to tell my story because I wasn't getting comfort at home. So I would tell it in a way to where people would feel sorry for me. But I was just trying to get comfort. Unconsciously, this was an unconscious thing.
Fishing.
Yeah, but I was trying to get comfort because I wasn't getting comfort. But then people ended up feeling sorry for me. They felt awkward. They didn't know what to say or do because it was so heavy. And they didn't know how to hold something so heavy. It wasn't their experience. So I think even just communicating, like, I've never experienced that. I can't even imagine what you're going through. You know what I mean? Just acknowledging that, I feel like for me would be enough. It's just like, you know, when people are going through a loss, like, you don't want to hear my condolences, or, you know what I mean? Or, you know, like, there's certain things you don't want to hear during those times. You know what I mean? I'm sorry for your loss. Like, there's certain things you just don't want to hear during that time.
Well, even saying that, it's like, what is better? Like, what would you prefer, like, someone to say to you in those moments? Then
I remember I literally just did an interview with someone. I can't remember what she said specifically though, but that was something she didn't like. She said, because it is a loss, yes, but a lot of people believe in an afterlife. So when you say something like, I'm sorry for your loss, like, it kind of messes with how you're grieving. You know what I mean? If you're grieving and you're like, well, my person is now in a better place, or they were suffering because they had cancer, so they're in a better place, or, you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
So
Like,
that energy from you, I would expect to be like a lighter, like, I feel better about their not suffering no more. So I'm reading what
yes,
you're giving off a little bit.
yes, but we all know that grief is not linear. So there's days where you can say that, like, they're in a better place, but then there's days where you're like, shit, I need them right now. Like,
Right.
Normally I would text my mom for this right now and she's not here. So, you know what I mean? So in that moment, you don't want to hear, I'm sorry for your loss, because it's like, that's salt in the wound. You know what I mean?
I guess so, but I still didn't hear anything that you said.
Well, I don't know. I haven't experienced that kind of. I lost my brother, yes, but I didn't get a lot of, oh, I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. Like, we were all grieving him together, so we just hugged each other. Like, you know what I mean? I haven't experienced that. Go watch the interview. No, just kidding.
And another thing about that is I haven't experienced loss. Like, the only loss I've experienced for real is like kind of expected. I've had a couple people now from my high school class that I've lost early. But like, as family and close friends and like close stuff, it's the older people that are expected. Kind of, I haven't, like, unexpected losses kind of hits harder than expected, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I don't really understand what you're going through. I don't know what you're feeling for real because I haven't dealt with it. So it's like, I'm just trying to, like, I'm still like just in a medium ass space of, I want to be there for you and like want you to not hurt so bad alone. But
yeah,
I can't even say what I would want in the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm never really, I just kind of, I guess I read the person because I don't know what to say either. I know when I told my therapist that my brother passed, the first thing she asked me was, what was my happiest memory of him? And that was helpful because when I was grieving him, like, you know, y'all know my situation. I couldn't really seek comfort from my kid's father. We weren't together. My kids wanted to comfort me, but I just wanted to be by myself. And they're smothering me with hugs. I had a dog at that time. He knew something was wrong with me, so he's all over me. I'm overstimulated and I'm trying to process this loss. And it was hard. On top of that, life was falling apart all around me. So, like, having those sessions with my therapist where we just talked about positive things about my brother, that was helpful. But actually, like, talking to other people about, like, his loss, that's not something that I did or do. Like, everyone grieves differently. So I think it's a matter of what's comforting to the individual. I don't think there's like a cookie cutter way to handle it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even now when I see stuff online or I just show up. Like, I don't know. Like, I have had I've had partners who've lost, a parent or two, or, you know what I mean? I've had partners who've experienced that, but I'm their partner, so I'm just showing up, like, making sure shit gets done, holding them when they cry, like, you know what I mean? So it's different than a friend or like someone. I don't want to say someone you just met, but sometimes that happens. But yeah, so I don't know. Grief is a different thing. It's a whole nother ball game.
But it also depends on the person.
Yeah, like I said, it's an individual thing.
Like literally, like Ricky was talking about. Last year I lost one of my friends that I used to work at the airport with. It caught me by surprise, most definitely. Still don't know how she died, but like a lot of people were trying to figure out how to comfort me at the time, and like it was hard for me to explain to them. Like it's not like you gotta say something, but just kind of be there, I guess.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what a lot of people like. If you ever don't know what to say, it's okay. You don't have just for some of y'all that are trying to help somebody grieve. You don't have to say much. You don't have to say anything at all. Some people don't want anything to be said. They just want somebody there. Yeah, nah, that's a tricky. But like he said, also it's you got your expected deaths. Like when my grandma and my uncle, although the only thing that made it unexpected was they died literally within 24 hours
close to each other. Oh yeah, that is.
Yeah, I think you heard about that. I don't know if y'all did or not, but my great grandmother and her son, they died literally within like 18 hours. He went first, she went after. The only thing that made it unexpected was we didn't think my uncle would go that soon, but also we didn't expect both of them to go at the same time. But my grandmother was like, I think she was in her 90s. Like, yo, she lived her life. I wasn't, I appreciate it if you text me. Y'all ain't got to bombard me with all these text messages. It hurts, yes, because for, the 30 plus years of my life, she's been there and now she's gone. But it's like, you don't got to sit there and be like, hey, you okay? Hey, you okay? Hey, you okay? But, a simple, my condolences. If you need me, hit me up. That works too. Sometimes you, as an outsider, you got to read the situation the best you can too.
Yeah. I think for me, I just do check-ins. I think for me too, even when people didn't know what to say, I think even just checking in. I remember my friend when I found out my brother had passed. I think I posted a photo of him and my son, and I don't know what I said, but I didn't say anything specific. And my friend, she just knew something was wrong, so she instantly called me. I told her. Then the day of the funeral, all she texted me was, I love you. Like, it's little simple stuff to let us know you're thinking about me and you care about what I'm going through. I don't feel like I need you to be like, because I don't even like you saying, like, a person saying they sorry if, like, something bad happens to me. Like, so you saying you're sorry for my loss, I get where you're coming from, so I'm not holding it against you. But it's not like you're asking me, how am I doing? How's my family doing? How's my nieces doing? Because they just lost their dad. Like,
but then at that, you still gotta, as you as a person, I know it sucks at the time, but you gotta remember this is probably this person's way of reaching out or checking on you. You can't get mad like,
of course, I'm not mad.
You didn't ask me, and I'm feeling this way. Like the fact that you even said something, I appreciate it. I don't know your way of. Now, if you saw them reach out to somebody else and they over there like they just said that to you, but then you see like one of their friends lose somebody and they're like, oh my god, posting videos and sending fruitcakes and stuff over there, food platters. Like, all right, now what was this? I didn't even get none of this. You could have sent me a damn Patti LaBelle pie, but you didn't send me nothing.
I don't really like to do a lot of comparing in that. Like, my thing is, I'm just saying. That's what comforts me. I'm saying, sorry for your loss isn't comforting, but I get where it comes from, is what I'm saying. I'm saying I want acknowledgement that you care about my well-being. How's your mental going? Like, how you're doing? Yeah. Are you eating? Are you taking care of yourself? Like, that for me is better than I'm sorry for your loss. But if I'm sorry for your loss is all you have for me, I understand that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't tell me anything. Because that's really going to be like, okay, you really don't give a fuck about me if you don't say shit. You know what I mean? Even though that's not the case. I know of someone that I don't know them closely, but they're a Facebook friend and they lost someone. And I wrote out something to send to them and I still haven't sent it to them because grief is so different. And there's someone I don't know, and so I'm like, do I eat, like, is it even my play? Like, what are these? You know what I mean? And I'm overthinking it. So I get, like I said, their grief is a tricky thing. But speaking on what's comforting for me, like I said, that sorry for your loss is not comforting, but I understand where it comes from. My condolences is not comforting. It's just, to me, it's like when people get in those relationships and they've been so long and they just say I love you and it feels like the I love you has lost its purpose. It's like when someone sneezes and you say bless you, but you don't even remember why you're supposed to say bless you. It's like a habit. It's like a knee-jerk reaction. It's, to me, it's not heartfelt. That's why I don't feel like it's comforting.
One quick thing I want to say on the topic, and we can move on to lighter things if y'all want to. I don't think there is really anything that's going to change your mindset about the situation. So honestly, damn near nothing you say is going to like change how I feel about I'm really just feeling the loss. So it's just a hard situation all around.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's supposed to change how you feel about the situation. I think it's supposed to help guide you through the situation. That's why I said, for me, or even for my niece, because my niece, you know, she's running around, she's making arrangements. Are you eating, girl? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you drinking water? Because we don't need you in the hospital now. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think like those little check-ins, you know, checking a person's mental, you know what I mean? I think those are important. I don't think it's not your job to grieve for the person. It's not your job to, you know, make their day. You know what I mean? But I do feel like for your loved ones, it's important for them to feel seen and heard. But even in that, it's all tricky, because the reality is, if you're grieving and they're grieving, you know, because I know what my niece, when I was grieving my brother, I kind of neglected myself. Because I had the 2 kids, I had 2 dogs, and my niece was grieving her dad. And so I'm constantly checking on her. She's calling me to talk about everything. And I didn't grieve the way I normally grieve. The way I normally grieve, I cry it all out, I process it. Then at the funeral, I'm good. Then I can comfort everyone around me. I didn't do that. So I'm at the funeral. I'm actually the MC, and I made it all the way through until the pastor took over, and then I broke down. I couldn't even stand because I didn't get to grieve the way I normally grieve. I didn't take care of me, but I also didn't have anyone checking on me to make sure I was taking care of me. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's little things that people can do for their loved ones when they're grieving, and those few little words are not enough. But the words like, "Are you okay? Are you taking care of yourself? Oh damn, I do need to eat. Oh, have you drank some water? Oh yeah, shit, I do need to do that." I feel like that's more powerful than my condolences.
Makes sense.
Not sure how we got on this topic, but
it got so dark so fast.
Natural evolution. I don't know how we got here.
My God. Anyways, what are you guys' weekend plans before we close out?
You said weekend?
Yeah, what y'all doing this weekend?
It's this crazy thing that's been around for a while.
Sleep?
That I'm gonna do. It's called sleep.
Yeah. It's just some rest.
Sleep. I'm gonna sleep the fuck in until it hits the PM. That's my plan.
Oh, that's fine.
No, I flew back home to Houston, right into work Tuesday morning.
Woo.
I'm definitely checking up on rest myself this weekend.
Damn. So I'm the only one going out this weekend, huh?
Go be young.
You can have outside.
Oh.
I'm not going outside. I'm gonna be at home, but I'm gonna be drinking.
It's enough outside for you to have. Enjoy it.
Nah, but tomorrow, I get to go back to acro yoga. So I bartend for a small business. She's a mobile bartender, and her business grew so much to where she needed to hire bartenders. So I've been bartending for her for a year now, and she's putting together a Galentine's Day for her and her crew. And so we're going to do acro yoga, and then we're going to have a meeting afterwards. And then after that, we're going to come to my house. Not them. My sister's having a separate thing, a party at my house.
So you booked and busy.
Yes. And then on Sunday, I'm getting my hair done. So a new look.
This feels like one of the last weekends I have free for a long time. So I'm literally just gonna embrace that.
Yes.
The cook-off is next week. The rodeo is the week after. I'm going. My brother's getting married, so I'm going. They're having a bridal thing in San Diego. Spring break.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Like, I'm trying to go to San Diego. No, I'm just kidding.
Chill out. It's all good.
In the clear, we all fam.
It's gonna be a busy spring, summer, winter, fall.
Oh, sounds fun. Sounds like a fun life of yours over there, Mr. Travel.
Busy. I mean, the planning part of things is still the planning part of things. So I have to like compartmentalize.
Yeah.
Like, let me get there. When I get there, I'll have fun. Before that, this is all the other stuff.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, it's a good time. My kids have a separate spring breaks. I didn't realize that actually. So that's the thing too.
Wow.
Got to roll with the punches.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, good times on the way.
Yes. Good times on the way. I'm looking forward for April. Hopefully everyone can be there. We're having our first in real life.
That's in Carolina?
No, it'll be here.
It'll be in California.
Oh, what you said, the RSVP?
Yeah.
I sent you my schedule, huh?
Yeah, I planned it around your schedule.
I appreciate that because I can't remember it off the top of my head. So as long as we were good with that.
Yeah, because I remember I had asked you about the cruise, and you're like, "Oh, I'm not going on a cruise no more." And so I was like, "Okay, cool. Well, I set it at this date." Perfect. I think I started to move it after you told me you weren't going on the cruise anymore because the actual anniversary for the Car Love Talk Show is April 21st.
Oh, so y'all really want to do a 420 meetup?
No. What's gonna happen is
I'm with it.
I mean, y'all do what y'all want.
No, I don't even smoke.
I think it's April 17th is the day. Shut up. And you got a new drink in your hand. What are you drinking? What were you drinking before? What are you drinking now?
I chased my liquors with liquors. So this is wine. I had a little tequila raspberry lemonade earlier.
Got you.
Oh, fancy.
It was hella pink though.
I mean,
it was very your first drink was pink as hell.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be.
That was raspberry.
A form of raspberry? Damn. How much alcohol content?
I wanted to mix it myself. Damn, you act like I'm a tech.
Nah, I feel like y'all judging.
I'm not judging.
No, I'm not judging. I remember the first drink being a lot brighter than the one you drank.
It was very pink, and I didn't think it was raspberry lemonade.
And I didn't even know it was liquor. I thought you were drinking some lemonade.
I figured it was liquor because this man liked to drink.
It was definitely liquor. moving along. I'll drink to that.
I think I need to keep in my mind that if you got a cup, there's definitely some liquor in there.
Exactly.
Well, I don't even like sweets, so that's the real thing. If you see me with anything, it's probably not sweet at all. Whatever I have.
That is hilarious. Well, like I was saying, it'll be our first in real life. What is it called? Live stream for the Car Love Talk Show After Hours. And I'm going to get many interviews with you guys to put together for the Monday night episode. And we're going to finally get to take some photos so we can have some good content to put on here.
Oh, so I need a haircut.
For our intros and our outros. And then on top of that, I'm redoing the Instagram. And so the Instagram will now have, like, if there's a quote, like, what did you say earlier? Something about hope. That quote.
Oh, it's selling hope is better than selling dope.
Yeah, selling hope is better than selling
quote,
dope.
And they have a little picture of you.
I might have to put out. I might have to put that on a t-shirt, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a good one.
And I'm gonna need a photo of you with a cup just posing like, yeah,
Just like that. We have to
selling
do
hope
some
is
of
better than selling dope.
We have to
Y'all
do some
funny.
of those, and then we have to do some professional like headshot ones. So we have stuff for content. So I can stop, just posting whatever. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm good with
But
that. I love it.
so people can stop just seeing me in the tub. Like it's not just me anymore.
Wine glass.
Someone told me I should do tub interviews. Like I should be in
Like
the
Red
tub.
This sound like that Kevin Hart shit. You doing the ice bath interviews.
No. And then at first when they brought it up, I did think it was like that. Like they would be in separate tubs. They said no, the person be in the tub with you. I said, hell no. The fuck?
That is Kevin Hart shit.
Yeah, definitely. The little ice bath interviews.
Yeah, that's funny.
I forgot what I was saying before all the laughing. But
The in real life.
Oh yeah, the in real life event and all the plans. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. We're only gonna have tequila, so whoever doesn't drink tequila is gonna. I'm just kidding.
If it's wet, I'm gonna drink it.
Bring your own bottle. No, I'm just kidding.
I will definitely bring my own bottle of whiskey if
I'll be providing, the games and the food and the home for the safe space for us to drink alcohol in. No, I'm just kidding. So you can bring your own bottle and yourself. Yourself and your bottle. That's all you need. What you say, right? Bring your own vices.
Mm-hmm.
Bring your own vices.
You gotta be open to the times. I understand everybody ain't built the same.
Man, y'all gonna get to meet Tequila Shay because y'all have not met her yet.
We're gonna be hey Miss Carl. That's who we mean.
You get a glimpse of her though on Snapchat when I drink. I post a lot on Snapchat when I drink. The world never gets to see it though outside of Snapchat.
That's funny.
Oh, that's like the private club. All right, y'all, get y'all quotes going so we can go. I got alcohol that's waiting for me. It's not waiting for me yet. It's waiting for me at the store.
Damn, I've never heard those words come out.
I gotta go get it.
I got alcohol waiting for. Oh, I forgot. You can go buy alcohol. After
in Cali,
2 o'clock where you at? Like you lucky as hell out there.
I'm down. I'm down for the after party if y'all.
Oh, I can't do the after. This is.
Well, it's gonna be late for you anyway.
I'm surprised I made it this long. I'm about to make it.
I know. Well, the after party. I don't know if it's happening.
No, I'm just saying it just in case, maybe.
If it does happen,
let me know.
I gotta wait for my I gotta wait to get off air to see if my sister's friends are coming. But also, we're gonna talk about like our past relationships and how we hate men now. I'm just kidding.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. I know.
Yeah, I ain't getting up in there.
I'm not the hated man at all. So
you said I'm not the hated man, so I could be there. And Callie said the same shit, kind of. He was like, well, the kids are probably gonna be asleep by then. So I said we're talking about relationships, and I was like, it's gonna be a bunch of girls. He's like, I've been in relationships before.
Hey, sometimes they just need a shoulder, and I got two. So
that face, we need that face too.
A shoulder to cry on, and anyways.
I'll drink to that.
Let's get with these quotes. Oh damn!
The biggest quote of today is, "Don't meet your role models."
The big quote of the day is, "It's better to sell hope than to sell dope." Closing out with that one right there. That's the quote of the day. I'm posting that.
Shake that ass, hope.
I'm posting that on my story tonight. Y'all will be tagged on it.
That
was a good one. Hope is better than dope. I'll start off with mine. Always be true to yourself. Don't never stop being yourself. Regardless of what anybody say. Be original. Keep it you. Don't try to impress anybody. Just keep being you. And always remember you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. You know it.
You know it.
I like that.
Okay, if I keep why y'all
Huh?
said oh never mind.
Say what now?
I need my glasses on. I thought I said why your name is Ricky Elf?
Ricky F. the Reverend. Preach
I
about
thought it
me.
said Elf. I
Oh,
said
Elf.
why you said
Preach about me.
So I guess I'll end with don't be afraid to grow. We're gonna go through life and we're gonna have slip ups. We're gonna trial and error our way through this because we've only been here one time.
yeah.
I had a quote I seen something the other day, a post about how you're a life coach and this is your first time too. Like just don't be afraid to grow. Like we're all in it together. We're all doing our own mistakes and our own path. So growth.
What was this?
It just felt right. It just felt right.
You encourage a negative behavior to grow. No,
The drink said it felt
that's
right.
why
So
I
that
laughed
Trial,
because
trial and error.
at the end of the interview, Tyra said, I thank you guys for correcting my mistakes. And I hope that when you get corrected, something along those lines, I hope that you have room enough to grow. Something she said. I said, okay, Tyra, I love you though. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the Carla Talk Show After Hours with us. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you're notified every time I post a video here on the Carla Love Network. As always, remember that you are worthy always. You are worthy of pursuing whatever career you want to pursue. And you are worthy of learning those different experiences and pivoting around the naysayers, those people who say you have to do it their way, because we are grateful to live in a society where now we can do things kind of the way we want to. There's a way around everything. As Josh said, be yourself, be true to yourself. You're worthy of being your fullest self, being your most authentic self. As Ricky said, you are worthy of growth and expansion and elevation. You're worthy of doing that with yourself and your community. You're worthy of a healthy community, healthy connections. And as always, remember that you are worthy of unconditional self-care and unconditional self-love. Until next time, my loves. Bye-bye.